The boy hurled a meteorite as far as he could, but it looped all the way around the tiny planet and came right back, hitting him square on the head. He let out a long, frustrated sigh. Because he was the only living thing on this entire planet, he planted a tiny seedling. But in the airless vacuum, it withered and shriveled almost instantly. He collapsed onto the ground in despair, with no idea how much longer he'd be stuck in this godforsaken place. Suddenly, a bright pink spaceship came dropping out of the sky, nearly landing right on top of him. He cautiously walked over, and found the ship completely empty. But there were a set of strange footprints on the ground. He followed them, all the way to the other side of the planet, where a glass dome was rolling straight toward him. He looked up. The seedling that had withered was now growing wildly out of control. Moving closer, he spotted a pink alien girl, using some kind of magic to bring the tree back to life. The girl sensed someone and turned around. Their eyes met, and both of them instantly turned red. The boy gave an awkward little wave, and the girl stepped forward to get a look at him, then shyly dashed into the cargo hold, and started pulling out plants by the armful. The girl began digging and planting, and working together. The plants shot up at an incredible pace. Then the girl accidentally grabbed the boy's hand. His heart started racing, and just like that, his oxygen ran out. The girl yanked off his helmet. He was on the verge of passing out, but then she grew calm. She spread her arms wide and floated up into the air. Turns out she could release oxygen from her own body's energy. The next morning, the boy came looking for the alien girl. He peeled open a mango and placed it in her hands. The moment she tasted it, she started eating with pure joy. As the days went by, they slowly got to know each other. They watched meteor showers together, watched the sunrise together, and jumped in mud puddles together. Feelings began to grow between them. One night, the boy walked the girl back to her ship. Standing at the door, he wanted to tell her how he felt, but she suddenly bolted back inside. Dejected, he turned to leave, but then she came running back out and kissed him. They built a home together out of the wreckage of the ship and lived there happily. The whole planet came alive with color and life. Before long, they had children of their own. Their older daughter had her mother's beautiful red hair, and the younger had her father's thick black hair. The family lived happily together on their little planet. And just so you know, anyone who leaves a comment after seeing this is said to have good luck coming their way. But then one day, the boy noticed dark markings spreading across the girl's hands. She had been giving her own life energy to sustain the planet for so long that she was fading a little more each day. She couldn't even eat her beloved mangoes anymore. The boy's heart was breaking. The whole planet began to wither and go dry again. When the very last leaf fell, the girl dissolved into countless points of light in his arms and scattered into the vast universe. Without the air she had created, the boy began to struggle to breathe. Slowly he closed his eyes. When he opened them again, he found he could breathe freely. He looked down. His two daughters were lying across him, eyes full of tears. They had inherited their mother's gift. The withered trees quickly began to bud again, and the planet bloomed back to life once more. At the very end of the film, a dog's bark jolts the boy awake. Another spaceship is landing on the planet. He runs over and stares at what's in front of him, his cheeks slowly turning pink, a quiet smile spreading across his face.